welcome to today's video. It has been quite a while since I have done an empties video. Truthfully, I don't go through a lot of products simply because I'm always trying new things. I wish I could get better about finishing something before I moved on to buying something new, but I just can't help myself. I go to stores like Ulta or even Walgreens, and I'll see something that looks interesting and I'll say to myself, sure, why not? I want to try it. It's for research, you know? So yeah, I definitely need to get better about finishing something before moving on. There are a couple of things that I do go through and repurchase over and over, and those are in here. I don't have a lot of makeup to show you simply because that takes me forever to go through. I think I have finished and repurchased maybe one lipstick in my life. So there's not a lot of makeup products in here. I do have a few. It's mostly skincare, hair care, body. So let's jump right in. So for hair, I just finished this Olaplex No. 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner. There's like a tiny bit left in here. I want to get that last little bit out. I think I'm gonna have to cut open the bottle, but I've already repurchased this. I love the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo, I'm not quite finished yet. I feel like I have maybe another month or so left of that. I go through conditioner a lot faster than I do shampoo. The shampoo is also very, very concentrated. A little bit goes a long way. And the conditioner, because I have more dry, damaged, frizzy, coarse, curly hair, well, wavy to curly, I tend to use more conditioner than I think. I think if you have curly hair, you know what I'm talking about. You just feel like you're just used to using more conditioner. So I go through this faster. This shampoo and conditioner is so amazing. My hairdresser just started using it based on my recommendation, and she said she loves it, and she's recommending it to all of her extension clients. She's just started doing NBR, which is the natural beaded row extensions, and it's very, very expensive. You really don't want to be messing around with poor quality shampoos and conditioners when you've spent that much money on your hair. So she's told me she's been recommending these products to her clients. She said it made her extensions, she has the natural beaded rows in, and she said they just made her hair so incredibly soft and easy to style. And I really feel like it has definitely improved my hair. This, in conjunction with this, which I'm also out of, it's the Joico K-Pack Intense Hydrator Treatment for Dry Damaged Hair. So this shampoo and conditioner and this treatment once a week has done wonders for my hair. A lot of you have been noticing, you've commented that my hair just looks so much shinier and smoother and healthier than it did, you know, a year ago. I do attribute it looking better on camera to the Revlon 3-in-1 styler, and if you're interested in seeing my review and tutorial, I will link that. But that tool has, I know the words game-changing and life-changing are so overused on YouTube, but this truly has been a game-changing, that has truly been a game-changing tool for me. But also, you know, the condition of my hair has improved with these. And this says, just gonna read it real quickly, that it's formulated with patented Olaplex bond building chemistry, restores, repairs, and hydrates without adding excess weight, eliminates damage and frizz for strong, healthy looking, shiny hair using the Olaplex 3-4-5 system. So I do have 3, and that's the original hair perfector. I just finished this up, and I don't know about this. I feel like Olaplex, if you're not familiar with what that is, it's a bond builder. It's something that your hairstylist or hair colorist will add during your service. It's supposed to repair the bonds of the hair, protect the bonds of the hair. Now, I'm no hairstylist or chemist or scientist, so please don't, you know, get mad at me for not using the proper terminology, but, or hopefully I'm not saying anything that's incorrect, but from what I understand, it rebuilds the bonds of the hair to make it stronger and healthier. I have spoken about using this and not really loving it in the past, and then I had comments from hairstylists that said, well, it's not really something that you're going to notice. It's just repairing the bonds, and you know, you should give it another try. So I did buy another one, and I still am not in love with it. Maybe this is doing something helpful that I just can't see, but I prefer the Joico K-Pack for my deep treatment, that I really feel like when I use this, my hair just looks healthier, shinier, and all of this together, in addition to my Hairtamin, which I also just ran out of, but I have lots of backup bottles. This has also been part of the system that has really transformed my hair in the past year. I've been using this for about a year and a half. The last 3 or 4 months, I've been very bad about taking one every single day. And I know some people really believe in vitamins and some people really don't, but I definitely have had results using this. I've used just biotin in the past and it did a number on my skin. It really broke me out. So this formula is one that actually just works for me. It doesn't break me out. I've definitely noticed an improvement. My hair grew back along my temples after about 3 months. So I really want to get back into using this every single day. As I mentioned, for the past 3 or 4 months, I've been taking like maybe just a couple a week, but now I really want to get back into using it every single day. Oh, I do have one more hair product to show you. This is the Moroccan Dry Texture Spray. I just finished it up. I received it in a Sephora play box. I've tried a lot of texture sprays. I have a full bottle of the Orbe that a lot of people rave about, but I just really like this one. I feel like the Orbe leaves my hair really sticky and crunchy and I just don't like it as much. I don't want to mess with my hair too much because then I'll end up with something like sticking out and I won't be able to tell until I go to edit, and then that's all I will think about is how there's a hair sticking out throughout the rest of this video. So I'm not going to mess around with it too much, but this is a really, really good texture spray. And I just realized I have one skincare item to show you. I just finished up my Tatcha Deep Cleanse. This is an excellent cleanser for someone that has oily combination skin. It's clarifying with Japanese luffa fruit extract for normal to oily skin. I really, really enjoyed this product. I felt like it really deep cleaned my skin. It didn't leave it dry feeling. And the only reason why I don't think I'm going to repurchase it right now is because I was just sent this new cleanser from Maelove, which a lot of you know is a brand that I think is fantastic, especially for the price. And I'm going to be talking about that cleanser in an upcoming video. I think I just want to give it a little more time, but I've been using it for about a week and I really, really like it. So for now, I am going to hold off on repurchasing this, but I think it is excellent. And I did also finish, well, this is sort of skincare. And it pains me so much that I finished this. I have been trying to pump out the last little bits of this product, but it's lasted me a long time. I've spoken about it a lot on my channel. It's the Trish McEvoy Beauty Balm Instant Solutions. It's a primer, it's a moisturizer, it's an SPF, it's amazing. So even though it's an expensive product, it has been indispensable for me throughout the last year. I wear it every single time I go to the gym just for some hydration, as well as evening out my skin tone and having my SPF. And in the summertime when I would go boating, I always applied this in the morning and then I would touch up with my Color Science powder throughout the day. But I don't feel confident going out anywhere really with no makeup on, with no evening at least of my skin tone. So this has just been an incredible workhorse product for me that I definitely can't be without now. Before I get to the few makeup items I have to show you, I am going to talk about just 3 sort of random things that I finished up. One is the Lancome Bi-Facil Double Action Eye Makeup Remover. I believe I was sent this in PR, and I mean, people have talked about this Bi-Facil for years. I previously, or prior to receiving this, I had been using the Sonia Kashuk Bi-Phase Makeup Remover. I think that one is fabulous. I found it on clearance and I sort of stocked up. I don't know, it was kind of like when Sonia Kashuk was rebranding and they put everything on clearance at Target and then brought everything back out. So I haven't checked yet to see if they still make it. It's a lot more affordable than this one and I think it works just as good. So I don't think I will be repurchasing this, even though it is very good. I just feel like there are other great eye makeup removers that are less expensive. And I mean, let's be honest, if I have to go out and buy this expensive BB cream, then I need to kind of cut back somewhere else, and that will be with my eye makeup remover. And I also finished up my Japonesque brush cleaner. This does not replace the deep brush cleaning that you should do at least once every 2 weeks of your regular makeup brushes, but if you're just wanting to change color really quickly, or maybe you're going on vacation and you just forgot to clean your brushes and you don't have time for them to sit overnight to dry, then this is excellent. I am finally gonna break down. I've been buying it in this size for the longest time, but they do make a bigger like refill that you can put into this. So I think I'm gonna just get that next time. And then back to my shower, I just finished up this Dove Go Fresh Revive Body Wash. This is pomegranate and lemon verbena. I like the product. The scent wasn't my favorite, but I'm sure like a lot of you, my skin gets so dry in the wintertime, and I live in the desert. We have very, very low humidity, so I definitely need something really, really hydrating in the shower. And as I said, I like the product. I think next time I'm gonna choose a different scent. It just wasn't my favorite. And I did just finish up like my 10th bottle of the Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. I was lucky enough to have recently received from Jergens their new product like this that gives you like a little bit of a tan. I'll put the correct name in the description. And it also is supposed to help with like firming the skin and cellulite. So I've been using it, but it's a much smaller bottle and I'm sure it's a lot more expensive. So when I finish that bottle, I don't know, I'll probably just go back to using this regular one. I'm not so sure how much I believe that it's gonna help with cellulite and firming my skin. So I'll save a few bucks and just get the original Wet Skin Moisturizer. And this is the one for extra dry skin with restoring argan oil. So the last thing that's been in my shower that I just finished is the Aveeno Therapeutic Shave Gel. I'm pretty sure this is men's, but raise your hand if you shop for razors and items like this in the men's section, because they're better and they're less expensive. I have ridiculously sensitive skin, so I can't just use soap. I can't just use a body wash. I've got to use something that is hydrating and that helps to prevent the razor bumps. And this is really, really good. All right, let's talk makeup empties. I suppose this Trish McEvoy could have gone with the makeup, but it's makeup, it's skincare, it's everything. So the other day I wanted to do just a natural makeup look. I was just going out running errands. I didn't want to wear one of my more medium to full coverage foundations. I didn't need something that was going to last 12 hours. I just needed something to even out my skin tone that provided a little bit more coverage than my Trish McEvoy. So I reached for my go-to Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, and I started trying to pump it out and it really wasn't coming out. And then I looked at the side of the bottle. It's hard to tell, so I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's definitely pretty much out. But I discovered that I can, open the cap and get probably, I would say I've got maybe, if I used it every day, like another week, so maybe like 5 or 6 more uses out of this. And it's an excellent product. Am I going to repurchase it? Maybe eventually, but not right now, just because I do have some other foundations in the rotation that I can use before spending another $50 on this. But if you have normal to combination skin and you are looking for a great everyday medium coverage foundation, it's buildable, but I wouldn't say it's buildable to full, but it looks really, really pretty on the skin. It looks natural. I use shade 5 medium. It's a really impressive product. I don't know how well it would work on someone with really dry skin. And again, being that I'm super oily, it's not one that I would reach for if I needed my makeup to last for 15 hours. I definitely recommend it, but for a very specific type of skin. I also just finished up my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. This is my favorite high-end mascara. It does wonders for my lashes. I went to go use it the other day and it is 100% dried out. So luckily I just placed a Marc Jacobs order for some of their new products, and there was a gift of purchase with my order, which was a deluxe sample of the mascara. So I'm sure I will eventually repurchase this as well, but usually I can get at least 2 months out of a deluxe mascara sample. But if you are in the market for a great high-end mascara, I definitely would suggest the Marc Jacobs. I suppose you really couldn't call these next items empties, but I thought I'd throw them in here anyway because I've already repurchased 2 of them. These are my go-to MAC lip pencils. I have Whirl, Oak, and Boldly Bare. When they get to be about this size, I'd say they're about 2.5 inches. No, the cap off, they're about 2 inches. That's when I go repurchase new ones. So I have already rebought the Oak and the Boldly Bare. I would say I have a little less than half left. I didn't realize that. Maybe I didn't need to buy another one just yet. I guess I just get sort of panicky if I don't have these colors because I reach for them so often. And I do like to have backups of certain products. Like when they get to be this size, they're great for throwing in an evening bag when I go out for date night or to an event and I'm carrying a bag that's a lot smaller. And then just to have one of these like full size on my vanity. So yeah, if it's a product I really, really love and I don't ever want to be without it even for a day, then I will go and purchase a backup. All right, everyone, those were my empties. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I also love to hear from my viewers and subscribers in the comments. If you are not a subscriber, you can hit that subscribe button and become part of the Risa Does Makeup family. I do upload new content at least twice a week. You can also find me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest under the name Risa Does Makeup. So thank you once again so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.